And hello again. My name is Alan Cook, the proud owner of the MIDION painting, which is the more mature Mona Lisa. The first painting is of a portion of the MIDION, and the back one, more of the bluish purple, is of the Mona Lisa. I'm going to show you how many pieces, this particular piece is going to show up in here, and you're going to see how this big portion with the two eyes and the mouth and nose, and how it got that little smirky smile and a little cheeky, and it goes on back. There's cartoons of overlays. Now, for you to really understand, for those who may have not gotten across yet, these are stylist of cartoons and portraits. If you can get an image out of this, which would be off of this, which would be off of this, this also can represent one riding a horse, if you actually see it, or you would just see someone sitting on top of a dog's head, or what you see out of it. 99.9% what you are believing, what you see, is true, because there's that many images in one item. Now, I'm going to pull this down. And you can see in the lightness of this area is going to line up in here, and it fades away in the purple. You're going to see how this image flows in here, and you can see how the eyes are in here looking, but under the different layers. You'll also see this image, and then you'll see these images that kind of match up in here. And there's going to be much more. Some are more vague, because of the layers being so strong. And there you go. It's an exact fit. But all exact fits, when you go to move them across, they start changing, because if I pull this down, and I'll show you, see how this with the nose matches 100%, and then she starts fading, but this one starts getting wider. And the reason is, if you see how this is a perfect match as this, but if you add the section here, he changed it into color. So that's why it doesn't look identical. Of course, I had to alter this color to pull out some of the too brightness, which I'm getting better at figuring out how to get some of the shine out, so I hope my YouTubes light up better. But I'm not one that knows how to manipulate the computer. But if you follow this and you see that, you can see in general how he copies this. See how he put something over the top, like a cow or something that are built. But if you follow this down, it goes. If you follow this down, it goes. I hope you're following me. It's very difficult to understand. You're going to say, how come this line looks like, and this line stops here? Oh, wait a minute, I see something under here of the same color. Oh, he gave me, see, he didn't have to give that to me. He could have changed that to black, but I would have probably caught the top. Then you'll say, this item, it comes out too pointy. But then if you really open it up, you'll find that he has the point, but this one looks the same. So you follow this with this. You follow this with this opening. But this opening in here is in a different color again. Here's his line coming on down. Here's his line coming on down. So you look here, you see this character. And it gets real difficult. And then when you start seeing some of these guys with suits and hats, he's got them buried in here. You can see them. And then he may change them into white. Remember, black and white is not a negative color in the sense of thinking there's nothing there. It's an extremely good hidden color. I've discussed this matter with those in the past that I've found one of the most gorgeous Mona Lisas on the planet. If you take a look at this piece, how it stops, it represents the neck of a horse and the head with an eye and an eye. If you do the same to this, it is the same and comes down. Normally he joins two horses, and here's the other one. Oh, and he has another one. Here's mine. Here's the other one in green. You can do it in any color. If I want a horse with many different colors, I'm going to have a horse with many different colors. Leonardo da Vinci told me I could. And that's what I did. I got a horse with a bunch of different colors. So, it gets real tricky when he hides these things. Watch. Here's another good example. If you look how this one looks like it's leaning back with a head here, and it's leaning with some feet up somewhat. You'll see the same thing in this area. Then you got this bigger area floating. You got this bigger area floating. They match. They're the same. There's no way somebody would know in detail except for the player himself playing, doing this. He was in love with his work. Now I'm going to put this up here and show you how there's a variation difference even though out of the same painting. This is the same painting. I gotta stretch it. Sorry. Okay. Same painting, and it comes up different. It is the same. Don't get me wrong. It just gives you. It's kind of like building a cake with frost. Each time you put a layer, you know what's there. If you did it in multi-different colors, and that's what you get. See how that matches with the eyes, and then you pull it down. It's right here. See, and the reason why there's an eye over here. There's an eye here and an eye here, and also another, because he gets it to turn. See, here's the other. 1, 2, 3. You pull it on down. 1, 2, 3. And he did the other one in blue. So we got this. Now we're going to take this one, and we're going to put it over the top of this one and see what we got, which I haven't done. There you go. See, it's got to slide down because it's off. Still got to slide down. Might have done too much. Here. Slightly off. There we go. You see how this guy is here. You can see his outline. You can see when you put these up. Now this one comes out much more bolder because it's darker underneath. Just got to get shifted. And I may be still a degree off, but I hope you get the point. See, I'm a hair off. You see this dot, which I'm not certain what that's about, and my dot's there. So I need to just slide it over a hair and lift up, and I'm a slight little proportion off, just a little. And because it jumps, I could try going down one more and might catch it. But there you go. That should be about the closest you're going to get. And my hand's hurting holding this button. And the way I cheat, I call it an honest cheat, is that I just take a photo like this, then I take a photo like this, then I take the back photo again, and I just grab the hold of the mouse, hold it down, and I slide it on up, and gives me my transparency. So I actually have to move these in the exact area and hope I don't bump them. Others, or people that are sharp, know how to just do transparent and make it go up and down. I'm not that person. I don't know how to do that yet. I'm not saying I'm not learnable on it, but let me see. I noticed there was something over here. I wonder if it had come up. See right here? You see right here? I wonder if it had come up. What do you guys think? I don't think it's going to come up. Oh, he puts it under the brake line. It is in the brake line. See the brake line? Looks like two birds. When it goes in, here's 51. We pull this down. So I take this. I'm going to slide this over so maybe the camera will shoot it better. And he's got that buried pretty good in there. Interesting. No, but you can see this guy though. You can see this guy in here and over here when it does line up. Okay, we're running out of time. I want to say God bless the whole world, the universe, and the heavens. Thank you for subscribing. Pass it on to a friend. Stay out of trouble, please. And don't forget the needy. Amen.